If you didn't know, I have an Instagram and I have a Facebook page now. And I put a little bit up on there. I definitely put more on Instagram if you want to follow more day-to-day stuff, what's going on, or projects that I've been working on, or builds. I don't always work on Hondas. I don't always work on cars. Today I worked on a 1974 Bronco with a Sniper EFI system. Alright guys, outside the container, I know it's been a while. It's been super windy this week. Last week it rained forever. This week I've been trying to work on the house. I'll give you that update. A lot's going on over there. I keep trying to do more every chance I get. So a lot of attention has been on the house the last couple of weeks. As you can see, I have not been uploading a lot. Tonight I'm trying to get all my parts together. Make sure I have everything I need to get the builds done and see what I need to take. Make sure I have all the stuff so when I go put it all together, we will be good to go with PFI, Speed, and Brent and all them. There is the house. The roof's pretty much on it. And yeah, it's coming along. I can show you more of that in a little bit. So I just want to make sure I have everything ready for that. I am waiting for my dual valve spring titanium retainer still, because I'm trying to get the head built, get that finished, get some other stuff done before I go. I might even put the turbo kit on that stock engine that's in there right now, just for the heck of it. Finish mocking up all the plumbing and getting the fuel pump in and the Burton Racing fuel upgrade kit, fuel relay, and wiring upgrade kit. So that's the plan. It's kind of nice. It's still sunny and it's like 7:30. I guess daylight savings time has been good. And then we just got to recuperate from this winter because it's been a ridiculous winter and it's been really hard. And the lack of shop space has really killed me this winter getting stuff done. Alright guys, it's still windy. This is not mud now. This is all mud. I'd sink like a foot. Got the big loader and scraped the entire ground and made piles of mud over there. Because I cannot literally walk or bring any equipment in that was smaller than that loader. Look. So the roof is 97% done, and this half is all papered. Keep the water out. Tomorrow I'm working on the gables and the rest of the sheeting on both sides. Let's go around the front. So the front was a lot of work. Worked on the upstairs. The upstairs floor is in and the walls are about done. So we're good there. We just need to build a staircase. The truss company screwed up big time and made my whole porch. All these should have been 5 feet farther out from where they are for my porch, because I was supposed to have an enclosed porch, a walkway in front of the kitchen, all the way around, and over there. So let's go inside. All the interior is framed. Like I said, the roof is up there and rocking. Keep them busy. We got all this up here. All this was hand built, and all of this side up here was hand built all the way down. So that took a lot of time. Thanks to my brother and my brother-in-law, they came and helped. Here's the garage, yes! Full of stuff right now. Appliances and junk boards. And my massive doorways won't be that massive. But we are definitely 12 or 13 foot ceilings. Those are 2x12, no 2x16s cut. 2 foot stem wall down there. Give you a size perspective. So the end of the month, while I'm at with PFI and Boosted Boys and Goofy Built Shane, all those guys, hanging out with them. My friend who runs an excavation and concrete business, he's coming to finish all my concrete. So all the way down there, where that basically the end of that wall right there is all the way out to there, all the way up to here. It's a concrete pad. He's gonna put my garage floor in. We're putting thicker pillars down the center between like here to here. See how there's 2 foot gaps all the way down, because that is a lift. The center one will have a lift, and that's gonna be awesome. Be able to have a lift in the middle of my garage. This bay would be for my wife to park, or I can move a car, work on stuff, and move it back in. I can have stuff over here in the corner. I got like a 5 foot gap here and all the way around to this corner over here. Put tool shelves and hang up all kinds of stuff tall. Have tire racks and rim racks up on the wall. I think I'm gonna put access to the attic above here behind this room, because I can definitely put and hoard all of my automotive stuff up there. So that is the garage. So in a few weeks, it will be done. We will have a pad, we will have a garage, I'll have a Volkswagen Beetle, a Honda S2000 right here, and a running and driving CRV race car right here. Those will be the first 3 things in the garage. Don't tell my wife. She's not living here yet, so we're good. We're good for like 6 or 8 months till we get this done. It's starting to get dark now, darn it. So here's just my quick access through this bathroom to the upstairs. So here's the upstairs. So you can't see it, but on the other side there, there's the stairs will come up down there. There's going to be a bedroom on that end. This is going to be a big room, screen TV, quilting stuff for my mother-in-law and my wife, since they're avid quilters. This is not an entryway, it's just convenience. This will separate the houses. All this is done here. We're about ready to finish the sheeting. Hopefully sheet up there while I'm still sheeting. We need to build a landing to come across here. Build some more supports up there in the rafters. And build a staircase starting here and going up there. And since that's almost done, now I can bring in the tub. The tub will just barely fit in the guest room. It's wide enough to fit the tub. Have to put it in and build the wall. And here's her access to the garage. And she will have a walkway here, out a man door right there, to a carport out there as well, where I'll keep the air compressor building. Yes, that is a barbecue in my kitchen. So we do live here and we eat when I'm working here all the time. So there is the update on the house. Some good stuff going. I'm going to work on that tomorrow. I have a day off. I've been spending a lot of time with that. And hopefully that right there, I can work on that a little bit tomorrow too. I need to get the oil pan welded in and done. Get the bung in it, but we'll be able to get it. Let's check the sunset. Alright guys, here's almost everything. I do not have my gauges here, my wideband, my clutch kit, my intercooler, or my piping. But almost everything else is here to build this race car. It's going to be awesome. So just an update on everything we got going on here. There's a lot to see. There's a lot I got for this build and things to help us with progress and maintenance. So first, a huge shout out to Delta Cabs, Neo Garage. They're the ones who helped us out. Delta cams got me the turbo ground B series cams. Then Neo Garage got me the dual valve spring, Brian Crower, and the titanium retainers. So shout out to those guys. They're helping to, sponsor this race. Also, Burton Racing. They're helping everyone out. I got the fuel pump kit. I got the Honda S3000 V3 installed and an ECU for me. So since everything was moved back, we decided to add a few more things and get things sorted. So I decided to do the cams, forged pistons, H-beam rods. So we got that as an upgrade. I do have 1000cc injectors as well as 450cc injectors. Some of the stuff I try to go a little bit nicer, reliability wise, like the springs, the cams. Like, I could have gotten better pistons, but budget wise I didn't. Scat rods, ARP stuff. Got an MTIG manifold, keep the welds from blowing up. Went legit for the engine management system, since that's just a big deal. A legit Walbro King Racing bearings. Some of that stuff. Some of the things are just cheap eBay stuff. Turbo feed kit lines, belts, block breathers, the cam seals, the catch can, some of the harness stuff. I always go OEM thermostats. You got your good old Supertech valve stem seals. Some of those things are, I try to get at least the decent ones I needed. So a ton of maintenance stuff: gaskets, rear main seals, valve cover gaskets, crank seals, timing belt, multiple intake gaskets. But I also got the thermal gaskets, multiple head gaskets down there, multiple exhaust manifold gaskets. Got some of that stuff. Got a couple sets of rings just in case I mess one up. Plenty of other junk to deal with. Different O-rings, a hose I knew was bad, throttle position sensor, cleaning stuff, heat wrap, cam gear holders. Like, some of the stuff's just generic eBay, like these rubber boots and turns and stuff with intercooler piping. Everything we have is 2.5 inch. Piping wise, I think that's going to be the downfall of the power, will be the piping and the front mount. For what we got two 15-foot rolls of AN10 fittings to go with the block breather for the B20s, since I need to be able to breathe good. Got a cheap half-core radiator, slim fan, make sure it works, so I have room for the turbo, how I want it set up, and have it flopped and turned the way I want it. So there's a lot to go on here. I am waiting for the they haven't sent Neo Garage to send them, but I don't have the titanium retainers yet, because I want to get the head built. I want to get the cams, some of that stuff together. I got new cam seals, some of those, maintenance things. I want to finish the piping. I got all that now for it. Get all the blow-off valve stuff done. Get the tile wastegate together. Make sure it's good to go, so I can basically get it all together. I need to weld in the steel one. Remember last I had the aluminum one? It didn't work. I might even put all this turbo stuff, the feed lines and drains, on the CRV right now. I might even just go ahead and turbo it with just with what it is, on the stock motor, just so I can drive it on and off of the trailers. Maintenance belts. I got extra exhaust manifold gaskets and stuff for the turbo, and bolts there. Alright, so there's definitely stuff to come this next week or two. I got 2 weeks. I got a week. I think it's a week from Wednesday, actually. I leave for Colorado. Hang out with Shane and Brent and Boosted Boys, all of them, and get this thing tuned and get it all built and make it awesome. So if there's anything you see missing in this pile, or things I might need, or things I haven't thought of, let me know. I feel like I have just about everything, but there will be that one thing I'm missing that I just don't have. So, electrical, fuel pump, get the head built, get the pan welded, kind of get all the piping done, the manifolds done, get all the gaskets on the intake, get the injectors in and the fuel rail in, get it all tightened up, like do some of that, a lot of that stuff. I can even mount the turbo on the stock thing I have right now. Just make sure the feed line will fit, and put all the oil feed stuff together. That will go on the back of the block. I'll have to put in. I do need extra oil, cases of oil. Since I could get that cheap, and I get filters cheap through work, I will get a couple, 3 or 4 filters probably, and a 24 pack of oil. So that's what I think. I think I have about everything. So hopefully I do. Hopefully I do. Well, there's a little update of where I've been, what I've been doing, and with the house. It's taken a lot of work the last couple weeks. The weather has been kicking my butt the last month. I'm glad the Honda YouTube Challenge got moved, because that week was the worst week of weather here, and I would not have been able to make it even out of my state at the time, because it was such a mess. And now I have more time to make it more reliable, to get it tuned, and to have all the parts and pieces and upgrade stuff I've added to the list. So this is definitely something you can do. Maybe at the end of it I'll put it all together, tell you how much I have and everything here. Some of the nicer stuff I did spend more money. I did find some of these deals through Facebook, actually, Marketplace, and we did get discounts through Delta and Cams that hooked us up, and some of that stuff was great. So again, shout out to all the sponsors. Make sure you go like those guys, follow their channels, follow their Instagrams, and a disc brake swap, some stuff like that. I do a little custom work there to make it all work. I helped out a friend with that. So there's definitely, I do a lot more than Honda. I do have the S2000, which is coming up, and I have the Volkswagen to finish. And again, as I said, with the house stuff, end of the month, garage is going to be poured, big pad in front of garage is going to be poured. So we will have a spot to move stuff in, and to work on stuff, or put it on the pad, and build it, and won't sink in the mud, and jack stands won't fall over, and it won't be a nightmare. So I can't wait for that, and I'm super pumped. So enough rambling. Thanks for tuning in. Smash the like, smash the subscribe, watch some more videos after this, and we'll see you next time.